We need to have a serious discussion about Manchester United. This team actually desperately needs Champions League football. They need any kind of European football. They cannot function playing one game a week. They don't know what to do with themselves. The way Leeds pressed them, out-hustled them, outran them, out-fought them, created more quality chances in that first half was disgusting. You're a team battling top four. You're seeing all your top four. I think that might be it. You're seeing all your top four contenders kind of fall by the wayside. You're getting a little too comfortable. You think you can just walk to the Champions League. Brother, if you lose to Chelsea, it can get very tricky next week. Do not lose that game. It is not over. I know Villa are losing. I know Chelsea are losing. I know Liverpool, won, but they're still ass. Don't get too comfortable thinking third place is just sewn up. Finish the deal. And what they did today, what they performed today was disgusting. It was disgusting. Look, I can understand refereeing decisions played a part in this game. Calvert-Lewin, the goal for Okafor, the first goal, Calvert-Lewin, that's a foul on, was it Euro, whoever it was, that's a foul. Right? I've seen less given I've seen more given for less in this league this season, even this weekend. So that's a foul. But it is what it is. The goal stands. Whatever. From that point on, Manchester United, please wake up. You need to win this game. You can win this game and actually be comfortable for the majority of the rest of the season. You take the pressure off of yourself and you can just breeze the rest of the season easily. Because I can guarantee you, Villa, Liverpool, Chelsea, they will all drop points. They will all drop points from now to the end of the season. So you can relax to the end of the season if you can just win this game. And what was that? After the first goal, Leeds were still the team pressing. Al Tanaka today looked like Vitinha. I could not believe what I was seeing on that pitch. Bro looked like Vitinha in that game. He was controlling him and Ampadu were bopping Ugarte and Casemiro's heads together. It was like and that's the thing with United's midfield. Every player that plays in that midfield, they get cooked. They just get cooked. They're just not good enough as a midfield. They're not good enough. Casemiro is decent at times, but the way he gave the ball away today and was just poor in possession today, that's Casemiro, at this point in his career. Like, you can't expect Madrid Casemiro performances anymore. But what he can give you is that goal that he gives you in the second half. Bruno Fernandes, 17th assist of the season, beautiful cross to the back post. Casemiro is there. And that, even before that happens, that red card is one of the most shocking red cards I've seen in a long, long time. Like, I've seen some red cards where the player doesn't even touch the player, or it's a follow through, but it's just inevitable contact. But that red card, Lisandro Martinez, is terrible. That is terrible. And it has to be rescinded. It has to be rescinded. Manchester United today can feel very hard done by refereeing decisions. That goal, the first goal, and then obviously the red card. Like, everything could have changed with that decision. If that goal doesn't stand in the first half, who knows? Then maybe they wake up. Maybe they have you're scared straight basically. But you give that goal, they double the lead, and then you send Lisandro Martinez off for the softest red card in Premier League history. Yes, they get one back, and yes, they kind of fight, towards the end. Cunha gets some shots off. Sesko gets some shots off. But you need to win the game to make Champions League football. It's not guaranteed yet. It's not done yet. And now you're in a precarious position where you're level on points with Villa. Liverpool, obviously will play this weekend. Maybe, yes, it's the Merseyside derby, but they might win that game. They go level on points with you. Villa also on points with you if they lose their game. But that would be 3 teams at 55 points. Just pray Chelsea don't beat you, because now it's 3 teams on 55 points and then Chelsea are creeping up behind you. That is not a comfortable position to be in, and you could have avoided that with a solid, stern performance today. Refereeing decisions aside, the way Man United performed today was terrible. It was terrible. I don't want to hear anything about, look at all the chances they created in the second half. Look at all the passes Bruno made. And that was out of necessity. That was out of you chasing the game. Why don't you start the game like that? You are better than Leeds. You have, double the points that Leeds have, or somewhere around there. Or you should have. And that's the way you perform today. I'm telling you, Manchester United, they need European football. too much rest is actually hurting this team. They don't have any kind of. They have to play their way into form mid-game. The first half is kind of just waking back up, turning the gears back on. Second half is when you start seeing them play, and I've noticed that a lot from them in this, especially in this new year. They did poorly in the first half. They wake up second half and they play a lot better. But at this point in the season, you cannot be doing that. Do this against Chelsea. Chelsea might be 2 up, and they won't stop there, right? They're a better team than Leeds. But from a Leeds perspective, if I'm not mistaken, you drew against Liverpool twice. You've beat United. You drew against United the first time. You beat Chelsea, and you drew against Chelsea the first time. I think you also beat Spurs. So Leeds United this season have been very, very good against top 6 sides. I don't understand Spurs are battling relegation, but Leeds United have been very, very good against the bigger teams in the Premier League this season, and they're good value for staying up. They deserve to stay up at this point because the results that they've got this season, the football that they've played generally this season, they're good enough and they're deserving enough to stay up and fight for the Premier League again next season. What I saw from that team today, especially that midfield kind of 5 that they have, right? Midfield 4 that they have. Ampadu, Tanaka, Goodmanson was playing left wing back, and Bogle playing right wing back were exceptional today. They were exceptional today. And that back line also, they weren't really threatened. Bio, Strauch, and James Justin kind of playing out of position. They actually looked very, very competent as a back, 7 or so. Cardallo as well in goal made some decent saves, especially that Sesko save that he makes in the second half. He made some decent saves today. So Leeds are good value for this result. From a United perspective, you cannot do this again next week. You cannot perform like this again next week. Bruno Fernandes, great for him to get 17 assists. I think he might get that record. I think he might, because Bruno's a spammer. He spams passes. He's gonna find a way to get to 20. I just feel like he's gonna do it. But Amad Diallo, ass today. Mbemo comes on, ass. Cunha, ass. Sesko, ass. The only player that wasn't ass was Bruno Fernandes. And that's kind of the story of Manchester United for seasons now. The only consistently on-ass player, not ass player, is Bruno Fernandes. Lamens today is like you got infected with the Andrew Onana Bozo gene. Because what was that pass to Lenny Yoro that led to almost Tanaka walking the ball to the net? That was ass. Do you guys want to make Champions League football or not? Are you getting too excited that you're winning games, that you're on form, that you don't get too excited? You look at Arsenal and Man City in the race for the title. It can all go bad very, very quickly. 2-3 games and you can find yourself out of the top 4, top 5. It's not over till it's over. So Manchester United, lock in because you have the squad and you have the players capable of winning these games. That you should be winning these games. If you don't get top 4 from the position, or top 5 from the position you were in the beginning of this year, this calendar year, that's an embarrassment. That's a disgrace. I know people will say, "Oh, it was supposed to be Liverpool and it's supposed to be Chelsea," but I'm talking about from the start of 2026. Failing to make top 4 from that position would be terrible. Given all you've seen from the other teams, given the fact that you're not playing multiple games a week like other teams were playing, you should be able to see it out from here. So, Manchester United, that was ass. Michael Carrick, I know he has some injuries. Ugarte today, my goodness, I've never heard a player get slagged on by his own fans as much as Ugarte did today. Every time bro touched the ball, you just hear a groan. You just hear groans and moans and anxiousness and just, I kind of felt bad for bro. I started feeling bad for him. At a certain point, I was like, damn, bro, can this guy touch the ball without you guys screaming at him? He's looking for a forward pass. He can't find one. Cunha's not even on the left wing. He's next to Sesko. He can't find a forward pass. Man United fans are yelling at him. I actually felt bad for bro, but he's also ass. Like, I can feel bad for him and also acknowledge that he's ass. So that was disgusting. But this is such a great weekend for me as a Liverpool fan, right? Liverpool win, Chelsea lose, United lose, Villa draw. Like I'm enjoying life right now. But if I take my bias glasses off and just analyze the game from a footballing perspective, United were very, very poor today. They were very, very poor today. I still do think that they will get top four, but that was poor. Noah Okafor, shout out to you today. The last couple of seasons of you and Milan and Napoli have been ass. They've just been ass. But you've kind of come to Leeds and kind of revamped your career. I think he's only 25 years old. He still has, maybe another move to make if he wants to go past Leeds. So credit to him. Today took his chances very well, especially that first chance, because I think Euro gets a header on it. Quick reactions, gets his goal. The second goal is a bit of a deflection, a bit of a jammy goal, but it's a good strike, a good quality strike. I think it was on target to be able to get that deflection and put Leeds up 2-0. So good on him today. Calvert-Lewin, you were ass, but you saved yourself by saving that chance off of the line from Casemiro. That's the only thing you did today that saved your performance, because other than that, you were ass. But everybody else from Leeds, very, very good performances, especially that midfield four or the wing backs and the midfield two. Exceptional from them today. But guys, this top four race has all of a sudden become interesting again, because we know it's going to be 5 spots for Champions League next season. We expected United to win today and push the gap between them and Chelsea, I think, to what, 10 points? Was it? 10 points. Yes, 10 points. But the fact that they lost this game means that if they go to Stamford Bridge and lose that game, the gap could be 4 points. 4 points with what, 5 games left. It's tight, but it is possible. It is possible. I still think United have to play. Who do they have to play left? They have Chelsea, and they still have to play Liverpool, right? Liverpool are ass. Yes, they're ass. But anything can happen in that game. So do not lose to Chelsea at the weekend. Do not put in the performance you put in today against Chelsea, because I genuinely believe you will lose that game if you play like the way you did today. If you play like you did against against Arsenal and Man City in the last couple months, I think you'll be fine. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Guys, tomorrow is Champions League football. I will be reviewing both games. Wednesday, I'll be reviewing both games as well. And then the weekend, we have the Merseyside derby. We have the Chelsea versus United. So it's going to be a great week of football. I'll be covering all of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all very, very soon. Peace out.